Hello and welcome back to RoadCraft. Welcome back to North Africa and Aftermath is what it's called, isn't it? This is Aftermath. Aftermath Part 3, I guess, is where we're at. So what we're supposed to be doing is trying to help repair, recover, and set up this region post-storm. Our current main objective is to establish a supply route to Ambala. And for that, we need to, if we open that up, build a road. And that's currently being tracked. And we recently got a lot of new road building equipment up here. We've got a scout up here as well. But also, we got this new vehicle that's down here. And from what I'm understanding about it is that we can use this as like a quick recovery point or to transport things to. But it uses fuel. So if we want to transport a vehicle to here, or wherever we put it, that's mobile, wherever we put that, we can then transport vehicles to quickly and deploy them to, I guess is what it is. So, which sounds helpful, handy. Like I said, but that uses fuel. We've got 7 fuel, so we can do 7 deployments to that vehicle. But it did say that we can earn fuel by doing side quests, and we have a side quest which is bring help to Panama, and Panama is along this road and down here, and we've got to set up a supply route. I think it is, if we open that up, infrastructure route. So if we track that one, you'll see we'll get some XP and we'll get 4 more fuel, and that's just to set up a route that runs from the transit point to Panama. But as you can see, we have a bit of tracks alright. We need to repair and build some sort of road there, sort of drop some sand in, or we could build a bridge, I guess, depending on what we want to do. We then, round here, that's quite alright. That looks okay. Some rocks we'll have to move here. We've got some other stuff that looks like it needs clearing out of the way here. Oh, look, you can build a road here. Where does that go? To the top of the phosphate plant. Oh, so we're going to need to do that, aren't we? Definitely. I'm sure there'll be some routes getting run through there. This looks okay. We'll have a look when we get round there. Then as we come into town, we've got vehicles all over the shop. And other little things that are going to be in our way. So we've got stuff to clear out and fix and sort out there. Just trying to have a little look, see if there was any other extra vehicles about down here. That looks like that might want sorting out with some sand and re-asphalting. So yeah, we've got a lot going on. I don't think we'll do anything this end. That's pretty much had it, that has. So I think what we'll do first of all is probably get round there in the scout, check it all out properly, and then we'll start to drive some vehicles over. So with that extra long intro, let's jump in, let's go. So this is the new sort of town that we reached last time out, earlier on. I think it was 2 days ago. I didn't get to record last night, unfortunately. So this is where the road building is. Now we can use AI to build a road here, and they can do that while we're off doing other things, but since it's going to be our first proper tarmac road of the run, we really ought to be doing it ourselves, I think. We'll try and head around this way. This isn't very good either, so there's a lot of stuff that needs clearing and sorting out. This map, this region, is looking so much more complex, intensive, and longer than I was ever expecting. Like, it's crazy. It's so good. Yeah, that's kind of my review at the minute. My review of the game is, it's so good. Unlike my driving. So we've got 3 cement blocks there, so... And we've got 6 in our warehouse depot construction site thing. So instead of maybe just coming around piling sand in, I might build a little bridge. That might be what we do. We'll have a little look at the area. See how bad it is. We'll have to probably move those rocks as well. AI isn't that I, as we've already established. Although, look, there is... you could send a route over there. You don't even... I love that. But I'm loving that. I'm loving that. Like, if you don't want to, I guess. If you don't want to, you don't have to use that route. You don't have to do this. You don't have to repair it. You could just try and send vehicles over that rough terrain and hope they make it. That's brilliant. Now, I'm not sure if this is bridgeable or if we should be putting sand in here. So, if we go into the map and we go to bridges... So I can add one there. Literally just like that. That would be a bridge. Right, let's try again from maybe somewhere like that. And that would only require 2 concrete slabs and we'd have ourselves a bridge. Well, I think I'm going to do that. There we go. So, if I just move the scout out of the way. And we can go and jump in one of our other vehicles. We have the Veron, which can do transport, which is here. We have our Step, which is for moving other vehicles. The Taker for sand. And in our garage... Oh, don't want to do that. In our garage... Find our garage. Here it is. We have our Mule T1, which is what we used for transport and stuff before. But we do have enough money that we can get ourselves a mule that... We can find the mule. Is that specialist equipment? I don't think it's under specialist equipment. Roadworks. Cargo. There we go. So we can... we've got to go up a level. We're nearly there. We've got to do a little bit more before we get there. So we can get a mule truck with a crane. So we're obviously not doing that, unfortunately. We shall then get in the Veron cargo and head on down, and we'll get to the crane and we shall try our very best to load 2 slabs, that's all in it, 2 slabs into here. That's all we need. And we can go build that little bridge. Nicely. The options like, of doing this, and it's just so versatile, so varied. Like initially I was staying away from, or not so staying away from, I wasn't watching, or I didn't want to watch anyone that was streaming. I don't know why I've done that. We can do it from here, can't we? Can we do it from here? There we go. That was streaming the game. So I think I said before, I pretty much popped out of engine not running. Oh, okay. Didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, popped out of Sumi Dad's stream the other night because I didn't want any spoilers, but because everyone's doing things differently. I mean, there's not even really a spoiler, is it? Everyone's got to do the same stuff when we get here. But it's just how you do it, and in what order. forgotten the controls. No shot, obviously. I would have forgotten the controls. There we go. That's what I was after. That's it. Right. How well will that do? And just pulling that in. Want to wiggle the front. Did it again. I need to take my thumb off there. A little bit better. Not great, but a little bit better. Oh no, it was only two, weren't I? I don't even need this one. Not yet, anyway. So if we put the crane away, switch back over, strap our cargo in, and we'll go head off and build that bridge. Little bridge build. Oh, there's some more slabs there. There's so many. And for this episode, I've got to try and chat a little bit less unnecessarily, so I can cut bits out and we can sort of jump to the action a little bit more. See if we can progress more than we have been doing. So once we come in, just like that, we have ourselves a bridge. I think if we get ourselves a recycling and processing plant, I think we can scoop up those cement bags to make more like concrete blocks. I'm sure that's how that works. Going for snow runner controls again, don't mind me. Right. So we'll head through and we'll have a little butcher's. On bits where we're going for our first exploration, obviously I won't cut them out, but if that's roads that we've driven down a few times, routes we know, then I might cut them out a little bit. But this will be our first visit to Panama. Ooh, I tell you what, that might have been risky to try and take vehicles through there, because I bet that's a bit swampy down there. So let me know, did you build the bridge or did you lay road? Also, did you do Panama before doing the other job? Did you go for main quest then side quest, or side quest then main quest? So many choices. Yeah, I think we're going to have to possibly come through with the dozer. That's going to take, what, 5, do you think? I don't know if we're going to need them beforehand. That's the thing. How much would a bridge there take us? $10. That's a lot, isn't it? I mean, we'll put it down, but that's not necessarily going to be our main objective at the minute. See if we can move some of this out of the way. to come down. Definitely have to come down with the loader, I think. Not the loader. Yeah, the dozer. Loader, dozer. This could definitely do with being improving. But that's workable. So not a priority site, that one. So we've got a few cars to shift. Hopefully they'll move for us. But we've got 10 cement now. So if I want to do that bridge, we can, because there's also 4 just sitting around, aren't there? So it's possible, it's possible. I'm just trying to save having to bring the crane round, but I think I'm going to have to anyway. I think that might be a thing. So we can... Oh, that's too heavy. And all this stuff is going to get caught underneath us. That's dozer goods. And then this is the hub in Panama where things need to come. So we shall go and find the dozer, which is, I don't need that, still all the way back here, so we'll take a wee trip. And I'll meet you guys probably back at my new bridge I've just built. As we're making our way round, our route from the warehouse to the harbour has now depleted. Everything that we had stored in the warehouse has now moved to our harbour base. So if we open that up, we can clear that route, because there's nothing else for it to do at the minute. If anything ever comes about where we need to shift it and it's been put there, we can set up another route and send it wherever it needs to go. I'm kind of thinking that's how it all works anyway. That's how I'm telling people. Watching Simi Dad stream the other night, and I told him to just switch it off. That gets rid of the little notification, because it tells you that it's failed, but it's not failed, it's completed. There's a big difference between the two. Things get a little bit excited over these, so I'm wondering whether you should sand over them more than anything. Had to go in low gear to stop it from bouncing and flipping over. Right, we're coming around anyway to where we were going to come back. Getting that bridge set up would be pretty tempting. I'm not sure if we get XP for doing stuff like that. Whether that would be an easy way to suddenly jump us a few points. Yeah. Hopefully any vehicles that come this way are not going to struggle in that manner. Keep an eye out for stones. Even the smaller ones, I think I'm going to try and shift. Some small ones that have been along the route so far I've sort of stopped and pushed off to the side a little bit. In between, sort of since the last episode, I have tried to go off and do a little on my other profile that I got running now. I'm still filling in the big hole. I only had about an hour, but knowing what I needed to do, I was able to sort of get there and get filling it a bit quicker. All in trying to get build up some muscle memory for the controls is what I'm trying to do. As you can tell, it's not going great exactly, but because eventually I'd like to be able to turn the HUD off. I said when they first displayed the HUD I didn't like it, and it's my only negative, and that's why I don't bang on about it, because it's just a HUD and it is switch offable, hideable once you're good enough. I mean, I don't like HUD in any game, but I just don't think this one is overly fitting for the game type, I'm gonna say. Lovely, lovely. Be nice if we could get one in, like, in SnowRunner, where it sort of comes on when you want it. Nice. What I am doing with that other profile as well is using the same colour scheme, so if I forget to get any thumbnails, I can just try and quickly whip round and do it with that one. You just have to sort of turn the HUD off to get a decent one. No photo mode yet. Hopefully we get a photo mode. If there is a photo mode, I haven't found it. Let me know if I'm being stupid or whether it's just hiding the HUD. I'm hoping that cone will cause issues. Anything that come down here. I'm just of the thinking that anything that can mess up a route for us will. Yeah, I think we'll be fine running something through there. Has that car respawned? It has. Now that's weird. I didn't think they were supposed to do that. Why has that done that? Or did it just roll back on its own accord, maybe? Let's see what happens if I push it all the way up. So I definitely shifted that. So maybe it just rolled down. It's not going anywhere now. Cheeky. That wheel turned in, it's going to roll back down. Right, hopefully that'll stay there. Get them out of the way. That chair will definitely cause issues. As insignificant as it is, that'll be problematic. Here you go, not now, it won't. Haha. A little bit further and they're done. I think that was then everything. Oh, I missed one. Right, now that should be everything. So if we just park over here. And then we go to the Panama Routes. If we open, start plotting. There we go. So that should be fine. And then what I'm going to do is just going to recover these. I want to bring them. Do I want it to the mountain base? If I've got to do the road, I'm going to need that over here anyway. So I will. I'm going to bring that to the mountain base. This is going to be part of the road building crew down the way. And then I also have, what else do we have? The scout. And that I'm going to be naughty. I'm going to do a bit of recovery just to save time, really. Whether that goes to the mountain base, harbour base, recovery area, field service station. Ooh, oh no, because that's going to cost me 1 fuel, isn't it? So we're going to go mountain base again. Then after that we have our... I don't want the crane, do I? I want the Taiga. It's just here, and we shall... Oh, let's just check. Where are our sand... Oh, that's all sand quarry, isn't it? Yeah. That's fine. So we'll drive that over there. Let's get rid of that. And we'll look to start on our road. Ooh, the vehicle failed a route. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happened. Where did it fail our route? Here. Well, I'm wishing I didn't move everything out of the way now, aren't I? So how did it fail there? Alright, so the map's saying it failed just up ahead, so I'm guessing tipped over somewhere? There's nothing there that would stop it. Like I'm literally driving along the tracks, so maybe it's those boulders. Perhaps those boulders tipped it. Let's park up. Now I'm going to have to bring the usually floor back over again. This one's a bit slower. So I will actually, I'll hop that back over to the mountain base. Not the mountain base, it's where we were at. I'm going to pop it over to the harbour. That's where we'll stick it. And there we go. I mean, I don't feel bad doing this because you can... I could place this in that garage and then pull it out at the other garage. So you might as well just recover it and save a few button presses. So yeah, I'll take the dozer around, move some of those boulders about, and see if that solves our problem. Hopefully it does, because they nearly made it. Things that seemed the simplest of rocks caused us issues. I'm just going to take a little extra care in moving some more as I make my way around. Don't have to come back too many times. But we'll stay this side and check that the delivery goes through this time. Make sure they can get there. See, I think it might be here. So we'll see. Hopefully it's not the water. Hopefully the water wasn't the issue. If not, we have to come... Well, if it is what it is, and we'll have to come through and we'll drop some sand in there, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea, to be fair. Because that is looking pretty rough, isn't it? Let's be honest. I mean, the rocks still need want to move, so... I think I already took the... No, I didn't take it all the way over there yet, did I? I was in driving it through. We'll see what the route does. Although, if it fell over just as it got there, it might load in and be fine now. It's just that it's showing that it fell after this area, so... To be fair, this is having its own issues with it, isn't it? So probably is what the problem is. Right. Let's get this right up and out of the way. Yeah, that'll do. Brake on. Right. So let's... dispatch. Yeah, we need to bring some sand in. That'll be what it is. That one's just going to drop on top. That is a failed route. Okay. Well, in that case, we need to get back in the Taiga. That's going to be quite some drive round for the refills. See how our loaded cargo truck does. Or not cargo, but, you know, dump truck. I'm glad it's unable to pour sand there. I didn't want to pour sand there. How'd you cope with this one? But look at that suspension. Love it. So we have arrived. I'm thinking 2, possibly 3 loads. Not sure how well it'll do it. Yeah, probably 2 more, I think. So I'll get them down it. Try and save you guys a bit of time. So this is our second load. And I'm wondering if this might even be enough. Probably not. That's going to want to be a bit wider, isn't it? I'll run the dozer over it, and we'll just have a little look. Swing it around. I mean, it's going to be tight. That is for certain. That might be okay. That might be okay. We'll run over a few times. Even if that's just a temporary fix. Because what I would like to do is eventually come back. I said before, come back and tarmac all the road anyway. All the track, tarmac it all. When we move on to other maps, that might be what I do is then in my, what little free time there is, in my free time just come back and just tarmac everything and then show you once I've done. Well, that certainly looks a lot better. Give it one more pass. So our vehicle should spawn in. Should spawn in behind us. So again, we'll have a little look at our infrastructure. Dispatch vehicles. Here they come. Much better. Look at that. Well, I said either last episode or the episode before about how long would it be before someone mods that, and we get that. They are putting it in the game. It's going to be in like the next update, I think. So that's pretty cool. Let's go follow them. Let's join the convoy. Rubber duck, rubber duck. 10-4. Got a convoy. How's... Oh, you're alright, mate. Avoid that mud and you'll be fine. Good man. What a team. Team of legends right here. They don't like you being anywhere near them. So they're going in. Nice. Oh, That doesn't quite get us level 3 yet, though. But we've now got 11 fuel. And when we can level up, we will have enough to do what I wanted to do, which was to buy the mule with a crane. So, now that we know that that definitely works for now, let's go to our tracked objectives. So let's get back tracking that one. Just going to park you up out of the way, because I need to move those vehicles pretty quick sharp. So we want the so recover this, and again I will put it at mountain base. Let's move it forward a bit. I don't think it matters. I think if we recovered another vehicle up here, would be good. That looks like that might be something we're going to construct there, or something hasn't loaded in because we've got floating pallets of concrete. Right. Next up, take it. So I want to get this back round to the quarry. Let's get out of the way. Awesome. So I think now that the first utility truck has gone, I think it is just the other one going now. So we'll get this to the quarry, get some sand in, and get ready to build the road. So I will just need to move my mobile crane. I won't move it too far, because I'm going to want those cement slabs. Oh, we've now got the mule. We can get it. We don't need it right now, but we will have that soon. Right, so I was thinking, what vehicles as well do I want to get us like... Oh, anchor, there we go. Vehicles I want to get as new, like to replace early on, because they perform better. And I'm thinking, after I've got my mule, the dozer gets used a lot, and I imagine, as well as this crane, the Taiga over there. So I might look to get brand new versions of them, because they'll perform better. They've got better stats. That's what we'll look into in coming episodes. But back in over here. And we should be able to fill up with sand just across the other side of the bridge. We can fill up with sand here already, look at that. I don't know if you have a better capacity with the upgrade. We'd have to check the stats of how that really works. But here we are. This is where we're going to start building our road. But since it's going to feel like a completely new job, that's where we're going to leave this one today. It's been a little over an hour for me, so hopefully I'll be able to cut this down to maybe like 40 minutes for you guys. Maybe be shorter, we'll see. But hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, give a big fat thumbs up down below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. Massive thank you as always to the channel members. You guys are awesome. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the early access to the content. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.